Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Abraham Lincoln High School, live from Coney Island.
All right.
Home of the Rail Splitters. I'm Peter Andrews, with me, Mr. Everman himself.
That's right, guys. We are commentating another game. We don't have Dante this evening, but that's all right. Congratulations and shout out to him for graduating. So that is the purpose, right? That's what we do this thing for. So we're going to start this with the tip-off. We got Ariel Williams versus number 15. That's Amaya Richards. And it looks like Amaya picks up that jump ball. Got number 21 dribbling around. Number 21 is Jocelyn Palomero. It looks like there's a call on the play. And it's going to be Lincoln's ball. Look like Lincoln has their bench squad out, testing them out, getting an opportunity. We've got number 2 passing it out to number 25 with the wayward 3. Complete air ball, but she's got to try it. She's got to try it. She's got to get that shot off.
That's Hadassah Sklar, number 25, and she does love those threes.
Does she?
But it usually takes her a few to get warmed up
Yeah.
and start hitting the rim. But once she gets there, she's dangerous.
I can imagine. You got to get those shooters warmed up. Looks like, wow, and it looks like our defending team got warmed up a little bit. That's number 21. Jocelyn with the 3. So Lincoln is playing Frank J. Macchiarola. Am I saying that correctly there, Pete?
Yeah, as close as I know. Macchiarola.
Gotcha.
The artist formerly known as Sheepshead Bay High School.
Oh, really? Okay. So this used to be Sheepshead, and now it's Macchiarola. We're going to try. We're going to do our best, Sheepshead.
You know, they only put 2 on the scoreboard in the stadium.
Wow.
For that last
And that was
bucket.
certainly a 3, right?
I'm going to leave it as 3 on our scoreboard, see if they catch it up.
Yeah. All right. We're bringing it down.
There goes
she shoots
Hadassah
that
for
3.
3.
This is off her right now. She's got a strange rotation on that ball, too. It like kind of has a side spin. She gets some more forward spin on there. She'll definitely get that more accurate.
Mm-hmm. So Lincoln and Macchiarola met once at Macchiarola earlier this season. The result there was 72-18.
Ooh. So there was a fumble dribble there. We've got Layla Grant playing point guard this evening for Lincoln.
So Lincoln Macchiarola 72-18 their first matchup. So
we're expecting Lincoln to win this one handedly. But I love that they've brought out their bench squad. Ooh, there was a breakdown on defense there. Ariel definitely should have picked that up. It's nice that we've got our bench squad out, except for Ariel, who had an amazing game last game. Definitely was catching a lot of those great passes. Ooh, number 2 with the beautiful three-pointer. That's Layla Grant with the beautiful three-pointer. All right, and the former Sheepshead's passing that ball around. Defense is up on Lincoln. There's number 1 again, who sailed in with an easy layup. She tried to pass it to 25, but it gets stolen. We're off to the races. Ooh, and a nice block on number 21. That is Aaliyah Smith. I'm sorry, that's Jocelyn. I'm sorry, that's Jocelyn, who's been playing a decent game thus far. She's the only one with points on the board for Macchiarola.
If you'll excuse me for a second, we've lost a camera. I'm going to run downstairs and see what's happening.
Gotcha. So, yeah, it looks like it's a really great opportunity to try out B Squad, get them out there, get them gelling together in this game. And that's exactly what we're doing. Macchiarola is kind of finding their legs as well. They're playing an easier team this go-round against Lincoln, as Lincoln doesn't have their starting 5 up there. So it's an opportunity for them to get an even and equal game going. So let's see how this turns out. It's one of the last 2 games of the season for the girls. So I think that it's a really smart move to allow Lincoln to bring out their B squad, really pep them up, get them better, because we're going to be entering the playoffs, and we'd love to see what our bench squad can do when some of our starters start to burn out a bit. All right. We've got number 15 on Lincoln shooting 2. That's number 15, Luna, shooting 2. And that's one up and one miss. A little hard off the backboard. Getting ready for the box out. Loving how Ariel Williams is already set up. And she puts it back, but it doesn't drop. That ball gets thrown in the air. Jocelyn with the easy 2-point layup. Nice job. I'm sorry, that was Cariz. Cariz with the easy 2-pointer. Number 12 on Lincoln is Cariz. Cariz with the beautiful steal. Back to Lincoln's ball. Number 15 driving it down. And it goes out. It goes out on Macchiarola.
And the scoreboard in the stadium has caught up with that three-pointer in the beginning. We're tied at 5.
We're tied at 5.
And all our cameras are working again.
Beautiful. All right, having some trouble setting up. We're all set up. Grant with the inbound to Cariz. Cariz back to Grant. Her dribble gets a little jostled. And it looks like it's going to be a foul on number 1. That's Fama. All right, Cariz with the ball. Looking around. She goes back to Grant. Grant shoots the 3. It's a miss. And it's going to be White's ball again. This is going to be a really, really good game to get Ariel Williams the experience that she needs under the boards, grabbing rebounds, pushing people around, using her leadership. So this is going to be a game that I want to watch her play. I also want to see Cariz get better. She's having a hard time getting that ball, but she's got a handle on it. Grant sets a nice pick. Grant for the shot. Ooh, it rattles in and rattles out, but it's no good. Lincoln with the great defense, and Ariel on the beautiful stop.
You know, I talked to Coach Ciara Shields earlier today, and she said this is going to be a game for the girls to really work on their weaknesses.
I see that. I definitely see that.
Because they've got a playoff run coming down the line, one more home game left in the season, and then we find out who they play next. And they have not been challenged much. Only Madison has really been a challenge to them this season.
It's true. It's true. I mentioned before it's a really great idea to put the B squad on right now just to see who we may have and what our talents are for the playoffs, so that when our starting 5 kind of gets tired, needs to sit down, we'll know what weapons we have sitting on the bench.
Absolutely, and you got to get some more shooting power, more offensive weapons, because Kayla Lewis is incredible out there. But if she gets double and triple teamed by the other squads, that could hold up Lincoln's entire attack.
Certainly can, certainly can. Liking the way Layla Grant is playing today. She's playing really aggressive. She's making those easier shots, those high percentage shots count. Taking her time, making sure those layups go in. Like the way she's playing. Another timeout. Shields looks like she wants to switch up the strategy a little bit. I definitely want to see Lincoln pass the ball around a little bit cleaner. Make sure that we hit the intended teammate that we want to hit in those passes. I want to see those to get a lot cleaner. I think we can pass our way around the former Sheep's Head. pretty easily, especially with the way we've been playing. They've got to follow the lead of what they saw the starting five doing, just moving that ball around a bit. No one should be dribbling the ball too much. That's what I don't want to see, right? Because when you're dealing with a team that doesn't have the experience that you have, but they have the bodies, this is a great opportunity to pass that ball around them. A little more bounce passes I want to see. I think we can get better at that bounce pass because I hate those passes in the air. Really easy to punch out and poke out and create turnovers there.
Exactly. Some skilled passing would be a great thing for them to work on against this Macchiarola squad, who comes in with a record of 2-6. And those 2 wins were early season forfeits from other squads whose teams did not come to pass.
Right, so let's be honest. This is a gimme for Lincoln. Definitely a gimme. But it's great that they had that B squad on so that they can be challenged in a way. So here we go. This is Ariel's night. She is the senior member on this squad, as she does play with the front squad at times. So I want to see her definitely show her leadership here. All right. Macchiarola having an issue with inbounding that ball. Cariz with the ball, surveying, looking around. Wide open shot for Grant. Doesn't drop. She needs more rotation on that. Macchiarola bringing it down. They had the numbers, but with a wayward pass, they got to set up again now on offense. They've got to move that ball around more. And they are moving it around. Number 21 has a pretty decent handle, so it's safe to give her the ball. Number 23 throws it up. Doesn't go. Ariel with a nice commanding rebound. And we're back going down to Lincoln's side. Oh, Grant drives the ball. It's like a call on a play. It's back to Lincoln's ball. I didn't see exactly what the play was. I didn't think it was a foul in any way, but here we go. Grant out to Cariz. Cariz at 25. That's the ball movement I want to see. Better. Ooh, nice one. Really nice pass down to Ariel. She turned around, didn't take her time with the layup, but that awareness is what I want to see. Very proud of her for that one. Luna with the swallowing defense on Lincoln. Ooh, nice defense. Grant couldn't finish it off. Cariz lets her player get in front of her, go up for the layup, but it doesn't drop, and we're back to the races. Cariz gets tripped up. They're scrambling for the ball, and it looks like a jump ball. You got a pen? Okay, I got one, thank you. Oh, nice layup. Oh. See, a layup that easy is where you really got to play that box. That box behind the rim, there's a reason there for it. You've really got to play that box on those easy layups when you're worried about contacting the foul. Right, you got to hit that box, and that ensures that that layup is going to go in instead of just trying to go for the rim on a layup. Number 21 throws that up, no good. That should have been Ariel's rebound, but now we're in another jump ball. All right. Cariz is bringing it down with Grant behind her for support. She sets the pick. Nice pass right into the paint. Ariel picks that up because she's got a newfound basketball IQ that's really been stepping up these last couple of games. She grabs it, easy layup. Macchiarola bringing it down. Foul on Lincoln, white 15. That's Luna.
Najla Luna.
All right, so you've been seeing some of the things that I've been seeing, guys. Ariel is definitely stepping up her leadership. She's calling for the ball. That was a beautiful pass by Layla Grant right down the middle to Ariel. Easy layup on her part, but it was her leadership that really is getting this ball moving. Lincoln up 9-5. First shot is a miss. Macchiarola, second shot. And that's a hit. Nice job, Hodge, number 23. All right, Cariz is bringing it down. Oh, to Layla Grant, and she hits that three. She's been waiting for that three all game. It finally connects, and now the other team has to worry if she's got a hot hand. Great defense on Lincoln, but Macchiarola gets it out of the inbound, passing that ball around to number 1. Number 1 tries to pass it to number 21. It gets intercepted, and we are off to the races. Ariel calling for the ball, but Grant's dribbling with her head down. Didn't see her up there. Layup goes in and out. But she does draw the foul, number 21. That's important. You got to dribble with your head up. Ariel was calling for the ball in that fast break. She was wide open for it, leading her man and everything. That was an easy two-pointer. But unfortunately, Layla wasn't dribbling with her head up, didn't see that pass. Layla shooting one, and it's a miss. Layla shooting two. And it's a miss. Nice job, Ariel, with the rebound. Looking around, surveying. Passes it back to Layla. Layla tries to dribble a little too much, and now it's a jump ball. And it's Macchiarola's ball. Number 1 on the inbound. And it's a steal from Katira. That shot is an air ball. It's now a jump ball, but that was a beautiful steal. We've really got to work on our layups for the bench squad. We really, really do. We've got to use that square in the back of that rim to hit that rim. We can't focus so heavily, and that's out of bounds on Macchiarola, Lincoln's ball. Can't focus so much on the rim when we want to connect the layup. Really got to be about that backboard.
Yeah, it was a great steal, great opportunity, and just a poor finish.
All right, Layla Grant with the inbound. Passes it out to Ariel. Ariel looks around, surveys, passes it to Katira. Katira dribbles down, but it gets stolen. But she can't hold on to it, and it's back to Katira. Ooh, beautiful pass down to Ariel, and it is going to be Ariel's game tonight. All right, now Macchiarola is really passing that ball around the way I like to see. But when you got to keep on passing it south, passing it down court. Looks like it's going to be a foul. Foul on Ariel Williams. Shooting two for number 23. And that's Amira Hodge. Amira Hodge shooting two. When you're passing the ball around, you got to focus on passing it north and south. You got to get that ball passed down as close to the hoop as possible for the high percentage shot. They did a decent job until they got to about 3-point range and just couldn't seem to keep on passing it down. All right, Katira with the inbound. Grant bringing it down. Grant shooting a three, and it's off. Beautiful rebound. Katira back to drive in, passes it to Cariz. Cariz shoots up the three. That's a no good. And it looks like it's back to, ooh. Macchiarola had the rebound, passed it too high, got away with it and went out of bounds. Katira Whitney with it. Grant with the beautiful layup. Just can't seem to finish. Too much power, and again, paying a bit too much attention to that rim, not enough to the backboard. It's going to go back to Macchiarola. They've got to get far more active on the inbound. Far more active on the inbound. A lot of lazy looks, a lot of lazy calls on the inbound. And Lincoln will swallow you right up with that. It's still going to be Macchiarola's ball. Foul on Lincoln, pushing. But these inbounds are going to be a problem for them if they don't get really active. Just like number one, doing a better job. She stepped out of bounds for a second, and now we're off to the races. Number 21 tries the layup. Good defense on Lincoln. And what's the call? Looks like going to call the foul on Lincoln. I didn't see the foul so much, but it was some contact. Fama with the inbound. Number 32 passes it back out. They shoot it. Rebounds up, and Cariz is off to the races. Love to see Ariel running down there, running her lanes. It's going to be a foul on number 23. It's going to be a tough game for Macchiarola. But they just got to stay the course, do the things that they can do. That was a foul, in fact, and that player definitely has to learn to just keep her hands up, don't move her feet so much, and don't hack down. But that was an offensive foul that she could have gotten had she moved her body the right way. So it's going to be Lincoln's 2 shots. We missed 1. And it's the Rail Spurters versus the Sharks. And make sure we knew everyone's mascots. Ooh, and she misses 2. But it looks like we step on the line prematurely for the Sharks, and Cariz gets another chance at that shot. We got to fix the clock, put 5.9 back on. So to Pete's earlier point, the score is 14-8, but the skill levels are clearly have some room there. So Lincoln definitely has to improve their shot percentage and start connecting those easy layups, because we could be up 30 at this point, but for some reason, they're still in this game. Great rebound on the Sharks. Nice steal. Ariel Williams picks that back up, and this quarter is over. This quarter's over. We're heading into the second quarter. So what'd you see back there, Pete? What do you think?
I definitely like the way Lincoln has put on this second-string squad to really get their skill level up. You mentioned we want to see some better passing from them. We really want those offensive skills to get honed. Lincoln's defense has been one of the strongest we've seen from them in several seasons.
Definitely.
But their offensive power has been lacking, so it's really good to see them getting a shot at that. Macchiarola still in this. 14-8 is not a bad score at the end of a first quarter.
No, especially not considering that they haven't won a game, through just winning. So this is a team that hasn't proven themselves, but yet they're still in this game with Lincoln, and it's solely because we're not connected. We're not finishing those easy layups. What I noticed is a lot of players are focused on laying it up straight into the rim instead of using that backboard to get that ricochet off, and that's almost going to guarantee that that ball's going to go in.
That's it. The backboard is your friend. Aim for that white line with a little bit of spin on it.
Big
it's going to
time.
go every time.
Big time. I know that shots look prettier when they go in without the backboard, but layups look better when they hit the backboard a little bit. Makes everybody watching know that that ball is going to go in. So if it's about the look, backboard on a layup all the time. All the time.
That's just it. The layup should be the gimme shot of the game.
Yeah.
Don't waste time on a low percentage shot. Just
No.
put it up, hit it off the board,
No.
get the 2 points.
Yeah, it's especially when, you're dealing with an uncontested layup at that. All right, looks like we've got some starters getting on there. Jaylene Knight, Kayla Lewis. I also see number 21 there. That's Smith. It's Aaliyah Smith. We're keeping Cariz on the floor. So, yeah, looks like Lincoln's looking to pull way ahead. All right, Jaylene Knight on defense. Yeah, the Sharks definitely got to move the ball around a lot more now because they've got some defensive powerhouses on there. And that looks like an unnecessary foul on Ariel. Definitely didn't need to foul her there. Got to have that wherewithal, turn around, give us a clean block, but you can't get caught looking. And I think that's what happened. She was off assignment, got caught looking, and now has to make up for it, commits a foul that we did not need. So what we're looking for now that we've got a couple of starters on the court for Lincoln, we want to see exactly what me and Pete said. We want to see them pull ahead in points because now we've got our scorers. I want to see Jaylene score a lot more. All right. That's Aaliyah Smith on the inbound. Inbounding it to Jaylene. Jaylene's bringing it down, surveying what she's got. Cariz with the 3. It's an air ball. And I need to see clean defense, Smith. Clean defense, Aaliyah Smith. Yeah, no need for that foul on that. Clean defense. We're able to block the ball or play the ball, not play the player.
And especially at this point in the game, seeing the way they've played, if they've got a breakaway, let them take the 2.
Let them take
There's
the
no
2.
reason to run your foul count up.
No, none at all. None at all.
Especially given the skill disparity that we're expecting to see with our starters versus Macchiarola.
Absolutely. I think it's a great opportunity to start getting better at our taking that offensive foul. Right? They're going to drive in. They're desperate for points. They want to catch up. So take a couple of fouls. See how you can perfect that technique by not shifting those feet.
Absolutely. A great thing for the starters to work on in this quarter is going to be just discipline on the court. If you can hold it together against a team like Macchiarola, who is a little more unorganized than what you're used to, it's going to help you that much more when you're facing the Madisons of the PSAL.
That's right, because we know Madison's coming. We know they're coming. All right, we're back at this game. Macchiarola's ball. Oh, okay, she hits that first one. And this game is within 4.
That's it. Bring back the second squad.
All right, Kayla Lewis with the ball. Passes it down to Jaylene Knight. They're looking to speed this game up, you can tell. Okay, Cariz. Looks like we're playing faster, and everybody's got to have all kicking on all cylinders. Yep. It's going to be a foul on number 15. So it looks like Lincoln is trying to come out and play faster. They switched out Carice for Layla Grant. Nice way to get busy on the inbound. Wow. So we're not making the best shot decisions at this point. We're moving the ball a little better than we were with the B squad, but we're not picking amazing shots, and we kind of are not gelling. So we want to see Lincoln gel a lot better. If we're going to speed this game up and start passing that ball around faster, then we've got to have players that have good hands. They're grabbing those balls. They're moving that ball around the way it should. They're looking for that open shot. Layla Grant shooting 2. One in. And second shot to go. Don't poke at the ball. We just want to see good defense. Don't poke at the ball. Wait for a wayward pass. And it's yours. Good defense, Kayla Lewis. Good defense. I'm not sure if that was a pass or a shot, but okay. It's back to Lincoln's ball. Grant on the inbound. Jaylene bringing it down. She passes it down to Kayla Lewis. Kayla for the 3. It gets blocked. And it, unfortunately, the Sharks touched that at the end, and now it's back to Lincoln's ball. Nice pass. And that's the kind of plays that we have become accustomed to seeing between Kayla Lewis and Ariel Williams. Quick dish down, and she goes right up for the put down. Nice job. Looks like she held the ball too long on the inbound. And this is the kind of defense, this is the kind of skill level that me and Pete were talking about, with Lincoln being above Macchiarola and now exhibiting that. Oh, and you walked. Nice job. Nice job on the center. That's what happens when your defending center doesn't allow you to back them down and lean on against them. You get the ball inbound and you fall. That was actually a really decent technique on Macchiola's center's position. And now we're going to get Ariel out and put another look in. Kayla with the easy layup. And that's what I'm talking about. Hit the backboard, and it's in all day.
That's it.
Oh, another just inexperienced steal there. Kayla Lewis, another one, hits the backboard, and it's in all day. Macchiarola had too many players in one position. They couldn't get that inbound again, and there's a violation, and it's Lincoln's ball.
Kayla definitely working on her highlight reel tonight.
Big time. Big time. Surveying the ball, Jaylene with the nice hezzy. Oh, and gets blocked. And these are the kind of shots that I don't necessarily want to see Lincoln take, as that was an expected foul. I'd like to see Jaylene shoot that ball more to get her shot better, because she definitely gets some really great looks, but it bobbles in and bobbles out a lot of times. So this is a really great opportunity for the Jayleens to really get her shooting touch up better, but nice play in drawing the foul. Nice shot.
Good to see Jaylene Knight get on the board.
Yeah. And 2 shots. Okay. And we've got the Sharks setting up for an inbound. Number 21 bringing it down. That's Jocelyn. And it goes out of bounds, and it looks like it's going to be on Macchiarola. Kayla Lewis with the wide open 3. Doesn't hit. Number 23 picks it up. Leah Smith. Kayla Lewis hits the backboard, and it goes in. Yeah, looks like Kayla's going to start racking up on some points. Oh, I heard that foul. Ref didn't call it, but I certainly heard Aaliyah Smith put a decent foul on Macchiarola, number 32. Ooh, and a nice pass down court. Unfortunately, it didn't connect, but that was a nice move by the Sharks, something that I didn't expect to see. So number 23 actually has some pretty decent basketball IQ, because that was a pass that you don't pull off so easily. Amari Hodge, that was a beautiful play she just put. Look out for her. All right, Aaliyah Smith bringing it down. She throws a lazy one to Kayla Lewis. Okay. That's a foul on Macchiarola. And you guys will forgive me if I am tearing up the former Sheepshead Bay's name. It's a tough one for me. Grant back up. Smith misses that one. Jaylene with the beautiful steal. Nice two-pointer. It doesn't drop, but that was a great look. Kayla Lewis with the shot. It doesn't drop. Lincoln with another steal. Passes it to Smith. Will Smith finish it off? No, she kicks it out to Kayla Lewis. And it's 3 seconds. 3 seconds on Lincoln. That's going to be Macchiarola's ball. Macchiarola bringing it down. And it looks like another foul on Smith. She's playing a little too aggressive, particularly for a team that doesn't have the same level of skill and discipline that they do. She can lay off a bit, kind of let them make the mistakes they're going to make, and capitalize. She doesn't have to play so aggressively. Jaylene Knight chases it down. Lincoln has the numbers. Easy layup. Way to see Jaylene get on the board.
Great ball handling as it was just curling on the line. Slaps it back in front of her in her stride.
I love the patience on Lincoln's defense just now. Just waiting for the play to collapse, capitalizing on the pickup. Ooh, and that was a really, really hard foul committed by Macchiarola. Nice discipline on Lincoln. Smith didn't get herself upset or bent out of shape. She took a breath.
She knew it was coming. She tried to just do the pull-up, and the Macchiarola player just hovered on top of her and collapsed.
Now, and I got to be honest, if it was me, I saw Ariel on my wing. I'd have passed that to Ariel. That's an easy two-point shot, and I'm not taking a whole body to the head. Jaylene with the shot. That rotation is going to be her biggest issue with her shot. She's got to get that ball rotating. That's going to be an out of bounds. Coach Shield is definitely coaching Ariel on snatching those balls down as opposed to slapping the ball down and stuff like that. As a rebounder, you definitely have to pull down your rebounds with authority as opposed to kind of flailing your arms around until you get what you're looking for.
You know, it's ironic. In this big of a mismatch in
Kayla
skill
Lewis with the
level,
three.
you've almost got to coach more
You do.
because you've got so much to work on with your players.
You do.
And it all comes out when you get to see these new combinations of players on the court that don't always get as much time as you're going to give them here.
That's right. Jaylene picking up the beautiful pass on the fast break. All right, Macchiarola. Number 23, who has a bit of skill. Her handle is a little suspect, but she's got some skill. So I'm glad that they played some defense on her. Number 21 trying to get that up. Ooh, Macchiarola with the, and it looks like it's going to be Lincoln's ball. Yeah, that's a foul on number 32. That's Hannah Canty. All right, they're going into the 3-2 zone, which means that they want to stop it. They want to keep Lincoln from getting a layup. Kayla with the three, and it's good.
You can stop them from layups, but if you don't stop her from doing that,
right.
it's not going to work for you.
That's right. And we can all thank the man Stephen Curry for turning a three-point shot into the marquee shot in basketball now. They're quicker to shoot a three than they are a decent layup sometimes. Macchiarola with the foul on Kayla Lewis. She goes to the line, shooting two.
Everybody wants that glory.
I'm telling you.
And, I mean, there really is nothing like the crowd reaction when you sink a three.
Yeah, especially from almost half court.
Yeah.
4 or 5 times in a game.
I don't understand. Is it difficult?
Right.
Like it's hard?
It certainly changes the game, right? Changes the dynamic of the game big time. Where you actually have to start playing heavy defense as soon as they get to half court.
Yeah, that's it. You can't just settle for a half court press.
That's
you got to
right.
be on them right away.
That's right. All right, so we're setting up for this foul shot. Kayla Lewis shooting two. And it's good. All right, score is 34-11. She's shooting one more. And that's 35.
All right, I take it back. The starters can stay for a while.
Yeah.
They just needed to get warmed up a little, you know.
Just a bit. And she walks. Which is kind of the tactic of Lincoln, I noticed, that when they notice that your handle is a little suspect, they really converge down on you. And not so much to see you lose the ball, but to see you walk. If they start to, like, really gather on you, they looking for those steps. And it always happens. Ooh, it looks like their center can't keep a handle on the ball. Got to hit the backboard on those layups. Miss Smith, you got to hit the backboard on those layups.
Yeah, it just kind of grazed it on its way up and back down. Needed a little more bounce.
And when you've got the numbers, a quick pass to your teammate because you're 2-on-1. Like, take advantage of that. You don't have to just rush to dump that ball in. Lincoln with another shot, of course, is 40-11. Macchierola's ball. All right, they get it out of the inbound, which they've been having some difficulty with. Kayla with the reaching foul. You definitely don't have to reach on these guys. I want to see Lincoln really learn to depend on just breaking plays down as opposed to having to poke the ball out. You don't have to poke it. Just wait for a breakdown in the play, and it'll happen.
That's it.
Just like that.
Same thing applies on the soccer field when you're playing defense. You don't want to lunge. You don't want to attack the guy with the ball. Just keep the pressure on and let them make the mistake because they can't get past you.
That's it. That's it. It's all about the pressure. You gotta trust your pressure. When you keep poking out, it kind of means that you don't trust your pressure, and you think that maybe there's a chance that this person can break out of your pressure. You got to trust that the level of pressure that you're putting on this person is going to do exactly what it needs to do, and eventually that play is going to break down.
Exactly. When you poke, you lunge, it gives them the chance to either draw that foul or get around you, depending on which way you step.
That's right. And, of course, I can't speak for soccer, but I'll definitely say in basketball, if you keep on racking up on fouls, as we know, you put yourself out of the game.
Yeah, well, that definitely happens in soccer.
So there you go.
You'll piss the ref off sooner or later, and then you're carded out.
Is that what that card is? I always say, oh, the deadly card.
The yellow card when it starts getting to be too much, and the red when it just continues.
Wow.
And then the red is the ejection.
Gotcha.
Without replacement.
Gotcha. So this is something that I've seen like in girls basketball, they take for granted because I haven't seen anyone get fouled out per se.
The girls basketball, they reset the fouls at the quarter.
See, later on when they get to college, those fouls are going to matter a lot more than they do now.
Yeah, they reset the fouls at the quarter, so we don't see the bonus happen very often in the girls basketball games. Boys basketball games, they're in double bonus by the end of them because they only reset fouls at the half.
Gotcha. All right, looks like we're going to start this game back up again. Are we at one ref today?
We might be.
Huh. It's another one I've never seen. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to experience this game as we do, and we've only got one ref today. So if you see some calls get missed, comment.
There he is on your screen.
Right.
Is there a technical foul, or did I miss something at the timeout?
Yeah, I think we missed a foul on the timeout. Before they called the timeout, there was a foul on number 32, the loose ball.
That was Hannah Canty.
And that's 1 for 2 on the line for Smith.
Canty came down with the rebound underneath the
Beautiful.
net. Ariel Williams.
Ariel has been on it. Nice game for her. All right, Lincoln on defense, Jaylene Knight. They're trying to change assignments on Lincoln, setting picks, moving players around, but it's beautiful. Lincoln is staying on assignment. Kayla Lewis is staying on one. Grant's not poking away. That's a high pass, but she's able to bring it down, and the shot clock meets her before she can shoot that ball up.
Tough quarter from Macchiarola. They've been held to only 3 points.
All right, Jaylene bringing it down, passes it to Kayla Lewis. Kayla for 3, and she misses that one.
It was a good look. She had
Gets
all
another
day
look at it. Ooh, and that's another layup that we are. Ooh, she snatches that back, gets fouled.
The 3 was a good look. She had all day to set it up.
Wow.
Just couldn't connect with it.
There was no foul called on that?
No,
I don't know.
Just the out of bounds when it went out.
Gotcha. Okay.
Our camera angle here looked like they just swatted the ball out. So.
And she takes the foul.
She's going to get it there, definitely.
Oh, it looks like we got a player down.
Jocelyn Palermo is on the ground.
Oh, man.
This is tough for Macchiarola.
It definitely is. She's a really good player. She's been playing as solid a game as she can. This is a hard one between her and number 32. They've been the most productive points-wise. Never good to see a player down.
So we're going to step away for a quick break while they make sure that she's okay. And we will be back with you right here after this.
I didn't know you. back just to give you a quick update. Unfortunately, we still have an injured player. Looks like we're going to be calling in an ambulance to get her out of here. We're going to find out exactly what's going on later and maybe update you guys at the official halftime or after official halftime, because it looks like we've headed to halftime. Is that right, Pete?
Yeah, they just put 10 minutes on the clock, and the period has changed to 3.
That's right. So after this halftime period, we'll give you guys an exact update on what happened with our player. But, yep, we still have Jocelyn Palermo on the floor after a play. Looks like she's in a lot of pain, and we're going to give you that update when we tune back in.
Yep, so we should be back in about 9.5 minutes with an update for you. We will hopefully talk to you then.
We are back. Welcome back to Rail Spreaders Basketball. Lincoln girls up 45-11. We're coming out of halftime.
No. The ref put us back at 25 seconds.
What?
Until the half. Hopefully we're just going to roll right into the third quarter because we've had a break.
Thank you, Pete, for that. Yes, we have definitely had a break. So it looks like we had a player escorted off. There was a worry that she possibly had a concussion and or had a hip injury after coming down during a play. So we are back. We have had a pretty decent break, as Pete just reminded us that we're back to 25 seconds on the clock in the second quarter. We are going to probably speed on through that and get through the third and fourth quarter rather quickly, but let's see what happens. We've got Kayla Lewis shooting two.
Also, a correction from the score. We had it at 43-11. The scoreboard increased that to 45-11.
And now we're at 46.
I went down and asked. They said it was a correction from earlier in the game.
Gotcha.
They had missed a free throw.
And 47-11, Kayla Lewis hits two.
We missed it too, but I'm guessing it was one of those times I was running around fixing a camera.
Macchiarola bringing it down, passing that ball around. Clean block by Ariel. Two clean blocks. Kayla Lewis with the rebound. Shoots it down to Aaliyah Smith. Aaliyah with the easy layup. Hits that backboard and it's straight in. All right, and that's the end of the second quarter. We're heading into the third.
Yep, 1 minute break. I see the referee just had his finger up, letting everybody know we're going to keep this ball rolling.
We're going to keep this thing rolling. All right, looks like Coach Shields is giving them the strategy on how they want to bring that ball down. They want to increase their rebounds. Hopefully we're going to bring back the B squad so that they can get some more looks and some more focus on getting their game together.
I was going to say, I'm interested to see which players come onto the court for the third quarter. Yeah, they did first quarter B squad, second quarter A squad.
It looks like we're going A squad for the beginning of the third, or a mixture, because number 23 doesn't usually play with the starters, but it's nice to see her out there. That's Isabella Montez. She's got some height on her, so we need to definitely start cultivating some of our taller players. Refs calling for blue to get started.
So we went back during the break there trying to see exactly what the injury is. It looked like a weird turn on her hip or back, the way she landed. And it was unclear while she was on the floor, but the way she was moving definitely seems like a back injury.
Oh, no.
So they did brace her up and put her on a stretcher to pull her out.
And, of course, we hope that she is going to be fine and gets well soon. Gets back to playing basketball.
Absolutely. It's going to be real tough for Macchiarola. They only came in with 7 players tonight.
Ooh, and just lost one.
They just lost one of them, so they have one sub.
Virtually playing Iron Man. All right, number 1 now is dribbling it in, surveying, seeing what she can get.
Of course, on
Kayla
Lincoln,
Lewis
we're
on
talking
defense.
about which squad they're going to put on the court.
Right. Easy layup. Brings it in for 2. I definitely would bring my B squad in for the remainder of the game just to get them some practice on the court, because at this point, Macchiarola is they're kind of breaking down a little bit. Morale is a little bit low. They lost a player.
That's it. It was a long break. They're already tired.
Yeah.
They're already sore.
Kayla Lewis shoots that three, misses it. Smith picks up the rebound. She shoots it. Jaylene into Ariel Williams, and Ariel has been cherry picking all day. Macchiarola having some issues with who's going to inbound it. They're moving the ball around a little bit. Number 2 throws up a layup.
Nice opportunity.
It was definitely there. She throws up another.
Will that get them to the line?
Yeah, it looks like Aaliyah Smith with another foul. As fouls go, she's been racking up on them this game. She's really got to slow down, not be so aggressive, and let those plays materialize or break up naturally.
Yeah, there's a time and a place for the aggressive play and the fouling, and this kind of game just isn't calling for it.
Definitely not. High arc, she misses, but she got a nice arc there as she works on her shot and it improves. She's got a nice shot. She's got a nice foundation. That's Amaya Richards. Nice little rotation.
Unlucky on the bounce.
All right, Aaliyah with the ball. Football passes it down to Kayla Lewis. Kayla with the foul, but not the and one.
Tell you, I'm a little shocked they continued to play the game.
Yeah.
I figured they already had a half in the books.
Yeah.
We could have walked away at that, but
yeah, they're down by 43 points. This was a time to walk away from this thing, but I'd love to know what the coach on Macchiarola's mindset is here. I don't know if it's a morale thing. Caleb hit one, missed one. Rebounds back. They're heading back down court. Of course, Jaylene picks it up. Kayla to Ariel, and Ariel gets the job done. Is there a mercy in girls varsity basketball? Because at some point we've got to stop the bleeding, right?
no, I don't believe there is. The first time these two teams met, the end score was 72-18 or something like that.
And it looks like we are heading about that there.
If there is a mercy rule, it's greater than 54.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, this is definitely an opportunity for the B squad. I would definitely take my A squads out, put my B squad in. Slowly, it looks like that's happening. We've got Layla Grant coming in for Kayla Lewis. I suspect that Jaylene Knight will be next to come on out. I would keep Aaliyah Smith in, give her an opportunity to play point guard.
Yeah, at least until she fouls out.
At least until she fouls out. Aaliyah with the shot. It's no good. Jaylene with the pass. Smith with the shot. And it's good. Way to use that backboard. See, nice to find out that Aaliyah is a backboard shooter. Wow, that was a pretty easy steal by number 23 on Lincoln.
Cariz Paragire just making it look easy.
Yeah, nice job, Isabella. She poked that one right out and kept on going. Yeah, she's going to get called on a reaching foul for that one.
Yeah, that was Isabella Montez. Apologies.
Okay, let's see if they have gotten better at the inbound. And no, it doesn't. It doesn't seem so.
But it does roll down Jaylene Knight's leg and foot. She thinks it touched another one of their players.
Well, there was certainly a push on Jaylene. Macchiarola is getting aggressive themselves a little bit, and I need the ref to definitely pick that up before this gets out of control. But there was a bit of a push there on Jaylene. They're getting pretty physical. The jump balls are really not necessary. Again, we can allow Macchiarola to kind of have the ball and let those plays break down on their own without having to break them down or force the breakdown. Got to play patient. Got Jaylene coming out, which is a good look.
She'll be replaced by Katira Whitney.
I like the way Katira Whitney played. She definitely plays like a beginner, but she has some skill that I'd love to see get cultivated. She had a steal in the first quarter. I'm pretty sure about that. She also had a nice little two-point jumper. All right. It looks like Macchiarola is trying to set up for this inbound.
I don't know if you could see it, but Ariel Williams
streaks out. Easy two.
Ariel Williams was under the net having a shoving match with Tony Gordon.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They've been fighting quite a bit. Yeah. But it's good to see her this active. Oh, and there's a walk. It's good to see her this active. Good to see her scrambling for the ball. She's definitely coming into her own over the last 2 to 3 games.
And the clock is continuing to run in the stadium. Ref gets him to stop it, but
still runs about two more seconds.
Not before it takes 14 seconds off.
Right.
You know what? I'm not going to complain about it. Let it go.
Let it go. Isabel with the wayward three. It's a miss there. Layla Grant to Katira. Katira shoots the three. It misses. And now we've got, that was, the ref is kind of letting a few calls go by. I saw. And this is like a foul on Lincoln.
It'd be nice if the ref would also allow a running clock. As they do in the football games when they get to the fourth quarter of a game with this kind of score.
Right.
Just
stopping the clock is like a
blow the whistle all you want, but keep the clock moving.
Right. Let's stop the bleeding here.
Yeah. It's Friday night and there's an ice storm outside. Let's go home.
And this ain't a close one.
Yeah. The remaining 10.5 minutes of this one are strictly academic.
Yes. Layla throws it up, and it's good. Liking to see the B squad get some attention. They're feeling good. Motivation is high. Morale is high. Almost a steal from Whitney. Oh, and yes, she's definitely going to get called for that. I was waiting for her to get called for that. Number 3 has been kind of doing a push-off all game. Number 2 on Macchiarola. And it's about time that she got called for that.
The ref has been letting Macchiarola play quite a bit more loosely than the Lincoln players.
Definitely.
Which may in part be due to the fact that they can't afford to foul anyone out.
And that's Layla Grant with the 3. She's feeling good about that one. She's been waiting for that one for a while. And she picks up a quick steal because Macchiarola is definitely throwing some lazy passes about. Quick steal pick up there. It looks like this lead is going to be bigger than the first time's lead.
It's already there.
Ooh.
Ariel may have had her feet planted, but her arms definitely came down on the head.
Certainly. She did not.
Amaya Richards.
They have to teach her how to take the foul.
Yeah. The lower body did the job, but the top was still a little.
Oh, she was at a full party at the top. And it's adorable that she has no idea why she was called for the foul. All right. She misses one, shooting one more. And this is Fema. Ariel with the rebound.
Not Amaya Richards. It's Faima Payard.
Oh, nice pass down underneath there. She gets the foul. I mean, while this is a tough game for Macchiarola. To add insult to injury, someone in the crowd has a drum that they're playing for Lincoln. Don't think we need the drum. Think we're doing okay.
There isn't exactly a crowd that you need to project over.
Right. And if Macchiarola gets a foul shot or three, good on them. Let's not distract them. Layla, one's off.
Yeah, you only have so many games as a high school parent to watch your child. You got to make the most of them.
Make the most of them, I guess. All right. Shooting another.
Luckily, thanks to our YouTube channel, they can keep watching them over and over.
And over and over.
And they can skip through, 20-minute long trade.
Right. And it looks like the ref is helping Macchiarola set up at the foul line to ensure that they're not over the line. And she hits the second shot. Nice job.
Later on, he'll be giving a clinic on free throws.
Right. Fema inbounds it. Ooh, and then doesn't help out her teammate, which results in a Lincoln steal. And that was a necessary foul, but she had the numbers. Again, I like to pass out of a 2-to-1.
A wide open teammate.
Yeah, you got a 2-to-1 down there. Wide open, pass that out, avoid the unnecessary foul.
It would have been a great chance to practice one of those bouncing passes that you wanted to see.
We've got to make sure that we're taking advantage of these opportunities to work these plays as opposed to taking what is actually not an easier shot, right? A foul shot is not easier than a layup.
That's it. You've got the coverage on you, so dump it off to your player who's wide open under the net.
Unselfish play. Increased basketball IQ. There was too much of an opportunity there to get better as opposed to missing one of two of these foul shots or possibly two of two.
Somehow there's only 3 fouls on the board for each team.
And there's no way.
I know we said they reset, but.
All right.
Hey, there's one.
And Whitney hits one of 2. All right, Grant to Layla. Layla trips. Layla trips over to Macchiarola player. That's blue 15.
What was that? I called her a kick on Amaya Richards.
Yeah. Ooh, nice pass down to Ariel Williams.
There's that pass we wanted.
Beautiful pass. Straight to her, in her hands, no fumbling with the ball. It's a smart idea to get number 2 in Macchiarola in dribble trouble because they can't get down there, and it looks like the other players are getting down the court too quickly. White 4 foul. That's a foul on Whitney. It's going to be Macchiarola's ball. But Macchiarola has to stop heading down court so quickly because their players need help getting down court. So they've got to spread the court a little more so that they can do what's called a hot potato, for lack of a better term, down to this side of the court. Because they can't get down without that help.
That's it. They kind of need to start a connection,
That's
a series
right.
of connecting passes.
That's right. All right, it's going to be a foul on Faima of Macchiarola. And Macchiarola calls a timeout. I couldn't imagine what strategies Lincoln needs to discuss at this point. I just want to see cleaner basketball. Ariel is literally getting better as I watch her. She's getting better and better, and that's just wonderful to see. I definitely want to see Whitney play more defense. Her defense is really, really good, so I want to see that improve. I want to see Cariz get back on the court.
Yeah.
She's a favored bench player. She comes off the bench when we have the starting five quite often to relieve the point guard. So getting her back out there, letting her play point guard is just a good idea. There's also another player on Lincoln that I want to see get out there. Brianna. Looks like Abriana.
She's injured, so she will not be out today.
That's why I don't see Abriana. Definitely wanted to see her today.
So I'm looking back in our stream here, trying to find out. Macchiarola got to a score of 11 at the very beginning of the second quarter.
Yeah.
It was 14-11. That was the last time they were
scored.
able to put a point on the board.
And we're only at the foul line maybe two more times after that and didn't score.
Yep. They made it to the foul line. That's where they got to 11 at 7:25 left in the second quarter. And since that,
yeah, if I was coach, I'd have stopped the bleeding at the halftime when we lost the player.
yeah, Lincoln has been on a 61-point run.
And with the B squad. So you imagine if they had their starters out the entire time. There's another steal on Lincoln. Whitney with the retrieval. Oh, and we've got numbers on our side of the court. Easy one. Easy one. We're spreading the floor on Macchiarola. Once again, they're all walking down court. They're not turned around. They're not looking for the ball. Macchiarola's ball. A lot of scrappy play down there. Oh, she walked. So I'm noticing a lot of these jump balls. We've already spoken about the jump balls. They're very unnecessary, but there are instances where I definitely see players walking when they're trying to, like, snatch at this ball.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely need the ref to give that a call because this is going to get overly aggressive. Poked out.
Held on to it for far too long.
Lincoln off to the races. Yeah, and she could not get her hands on that ball. And too often, dribbling with your head down means that you're not looking at your players. You can't see what's going on. Number 15 was just trying to, like, get more control of the ball more than anything else.
Yeah, that's part of the coordination early on in your skill development.
Yeah, she's got to slow that thing down and let
So
her team help
excited
her
about
out.
the sprint and the breakaway.
Nice layup by, ooh, but they're starting to fall into each other. Nice layup by number 1, though, on Macchiarola. That was a decent layup. That was a decent layup she just pulled off. Unfortunately, it didn't fall, but it looked good. And I want to identify the skill where I can with Macchiarola because there's some skill there. In lieu of the score looking the way it looks, they do have some ability here and there. It pokes out, and it needs to be cultivated by coach. Oh, number 1 again with a hard layup that just doesn't seem to fall. She has a fixation on trying to make that ball go through the hoop as opposed to, like I said, using that backboard on those layups. If she used the backboard on those layups, she'd have scored at least 2 points just now.
That's it. Got to use the help of the court.
Definitely. So you got Aaliyah bringing it back down. She's looking around there in the 2-3 zone. Nice steal.
That's it. Catching Lincoln with a lazy pass, but she can't hold on.
She can't seem to get that ball out of her hands to a player. Aaliyah Smith with the beautiful, beautiful jumper. Number one, someone teach her how to use that backboard. Another nice-looking layup, couldn't seem to fall.
And we'll go to the fourth quarter. Scoreless third for the Macchiarola. We mentioned almost a scoreless second. They have not scored since the first minute of the second quarter.
Wow.
You got to wonder at this point. I know Lincoln's coaches definitely know they don't want to just run a score up, but I know Lincoln's girls are definitely thinking they can get to triple digits.
Yeah. Yeah. And let me tell you, as morale goes for your bench squad, they're feeling amazing right now.
Yep.
They're feeling like, I hope that they're gelling. I hope that they're seeing where the chemistries do exist between what players. They definitely have a reliable player in Ariel. If we have nothing else this game, we realize that we definitely have a more reliable center in Ariel Williams.
Absolutely. This game has been a great experience builder for her.
Yes. Her XP points are up.
Achievement unlocked.
I want to see Isabella get back out there. I'd like to see, I want to say her name right. How to say?
Hadassah.
Hadassah. I want to see these threes rain. I want to see her get her shooting touch. I want to see her get out there. It looks like they like to rely on her as a shooter, so we need to get her out there and let her do that. She's going to make some mistakes, and that's got to be okay. This is the game to make your mistakes.
Absolutely. It's strange we haven't seen her since the opening. She was a
That's
starter, and we've rotated through quite a few different players tonight.
We haven't seen her come back out yet. So we've got Cariz, we've got Lewis, we've got Smith and Jaylene White. And Kayla with a beautiful Kayla move, of course. Star player on Abraham Lincoln. We expect those things out of her. Uh-oh. We're off to another set of races. Backcourt violation.
I had to watch high school basketball to learn what an over and back was.
Woo. Say, yeah, because it doesn't happen in any other level. All right. And it looks like a call. Lincoln's ball. And it looks like Kayla is going to run a three-point clinic for this last and final quarter. That was 2 3-pointers in a row. Lincoln sets up on defense. Macchiarola is playing some very aggressive offense. Number 2 has been pushing and shoving quite a bit. I don't understand why the ref hasn't stopped it, but I've literally watched her push in the back twice. So I'd like to understand what the ruling is on that. That's Jada. Oh, and it looks
Forgot
like
to dribble.
yeah, she got triple team. Another score for Lincoln. I saw a walk. I saw a couple of things there, but let's just get out of this game unscathed.
Keep that clock running.
Keep it running. Okay.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know what happens if we get to triple digits. I don't think the numbers fit on my score anymore.
Wow. And we are certainly headed there with 6 minutes, and we're what? 11 points away from triple digits?
Yep. Lincoln has scored. Oh, I can't even do the math anymore.
Right.
78 unanswered.
Cariz with the 3. It bobbles off. Macchiarola bringing it down. Oh, and she just can't get that layup to drop. She just can't get that layup to drop. I almost want to go down there and tell her, please hit the backboard. That's all you got to do.
Maybe you should have been going down and coaching them during the
I'm
break.
telling you.
Their coach was preoccupied with an injury.
Certainly was. Lincoln with a block. Kayla Lewis with an easy 2-pointer. These are the ones that she's got to make, and she makes them. There's a whistle.
It's an 80-point score difference. This game should have ended at that half.
And it looks like the ref is moving this along. He's going to let them take it out at their half court. Is that what I'm looking at? Okay, it looks like we're setting up the ref. We're shooting?
I guess it was a technical. You know, one bit of respect I do have to give to the Macchiarola coach, Zachary O'Hara. He was given the opportunity to back out and quit, and he did not take it.
Yeah, I definitely wonder what his wisdom was there. I am unsure about how to feel about that one. You know, no one loves a quitter, and I definitely get that. But morale, man.
But also, this team's only gotten to play 6 games this season.
So he wants to get in as many games as he can.
Give all of his girls time to play, time on the court.
And with only 6.
Yeah, and just as we mentioned, you know, our B squad getting work, these girls, they need their own opportunity to get work.
That they do. That they do. All right. That's Jada bringing the ball down. And Smith catches it before it goes out of bounds. They're off to the races. Kicks it to White. Ooh, Whitney rather. And Whitney misses that.
It was a little hard there on about Aguirre trying
to
judge the
Jaylene
bounce.
picks up the nice, and she hits her. Jada just throws her elbow, her shoulder at Jaylene White, but she keeps her composure. She doesn't get herself upset. She's going to be shooting 2 free ones. You know, when you play that level of aggressive that Jada's playing, you're going to wind up hurting yourself.
Yeah.
Right? By throwing your body around.
You throw your body in front of a player who's in full momentum. At some point, the train's going to run you over.
That's right. That's right. And if that's going to be your game for the evening, you're going to take some hits. You're going to give some hits, but you're going to take some hits. Nice shot, Jaylene. Nice shot. That's 3 on the board for her.
Lincoln's girls are definitely looking to get this to be a triple-digit score.
Jaylene shooting another one. And it's good.
May as well be facing the team from Pleasantville, the movie, where every shot just goes in magically.
This is Fama bringing it down. And you know, Lincoln keeps getting called for fouls because they're deciding to reach on Fama because they notice that her handle isn't strong. But that's actually the setup. Stop reaching, guys. Stop reaching. If you were on another level, some of you guys would be fouled out. We got to let this play materialize on its own. Okay, she throws up the 2. It doesn't connect, and it's Lincoln's ball. That's how you do it. You don't have to chase everyone down. You don't have to poke every player's handle. Just let the plays materialize as they will. Kayla shoots another 3. I think that's like Kayla's 5th.
Yeah, I haven't been keeping track, but you've got to be right on that.
Yeah, I think that's her 5th three-pointer. Leezy with the steal. She is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. And that's an easy pickup. You hit that backboard, and that's an easy pickup. This is when this game starts to just become quicksand. Jada throws up a nice 2-pointer. It doesn't connect. She tries to get the putback. Oh, and they just can't get another bucket. Tough, tough, tough stuff. It's going to be Macchiarola's ball again. And we're bringing out the B squad. We are 2 points away from a, ooh, and that was a pass that hit her too heavy. Poor thing. The inbound hit her in the face a little hard, and the ref was good enough to reset that for us. This is Jada clearing out too heavy. I'm a little beyond myself how the ref is calling fouls on Lincoln when Jada is clearly pushing off of players. But okay. And the inbound is stolen. And it's going to be White's ball. All right, we got Layla Grant playing point guard. This is your future girls basketball squad. And she hits a beautiful 3 right at the top of the key. Jada. All right, it looks like Skylar is back on the court. Good to see her there. Isabella with the layup.
Rolls across the top of the net.
Grant with another 3. Misses that one. Brought down by Isabella. Skylar missed that one. Lincoln recovers another rebound, and it's going to be a jump ball, and Lincoln's ball.
.344 left to play. Lincoln up by 90.
She shoots the 3, misses it, grabs her own rebound, goes up. The putback is good. That's number 15 on the rail splitters, Luna.
Najla Luna, the freshman, and a media student.
Fama with the ball. Passes it to Jada. Jada gets her dribble a bit broken up. Now she's on the ground. Gives it to number 15. Number 15 is looking around to pass it to someone around. She passes it back to Jada. Jada throws up the 3, and it is good. She's been waiting for that shot, and it finally connected. Good for her. Uh-oh, Skylar. And it's and 1. That's what I like to see.
Was that one of those Hadassah 3s?
That's a Hadassah 2.
Hadassah 2, all right.
But it can turn into a 3 because it was a foul. It was definitely a foul. She's shooting. Nice job, Hadassah. Now there's a special kind of magic when you have the B squad on and they're doing well, because they obviously don't get all the playing time that they'd like, but a game like this, they're getting lots of playing time, they're feeling good, morale is high, and when you get a player like Hadassah, who's secretly a crowd favorite, getting warmed up, it fires up the whole rest of the team. Hadassah shooting one.
Hadassah is such a crowd favorite because she is a member of the deaf community.
Awesome.
She's got cochlear implants, both coaches wearing devices so that she can hear them.
Awesome.
From the sidelines. And she's got more heart and passion for this game than most of the players you see on the court.
Love it. Jump ball. Looks like it's going to be the Sharks ball. Love that. That is awesome. I don't know if you know, Pete, but I used to work for the School for the Deaf for many, many years.
I did not know that.
That's right, on 23rd Street. An amazing job over there. Shout out to some of our friends there.
She would love to communicate by sign with you if you remember any of it.
Oh, boy. Now you're calling me out.
Yeah, no pressure, though.
Got to go home and freshen up on that, on my ASL. All right, Lincoln's ball, passing that around. She throws up that three because it's Stephen Curry's game now. So everyone just throws up threes. And we're definitely not going to score too many more points if we keep doing those. That's a moving pick. And she out dribbles herself. And it looks like it's out of bounds, and it's white ball. Oh, actually, it's still Blues ball. The Sharks get that inbound in. I love how Hadassah is down there playing the center. Smallest one on the court playing the center. I love it. Ooh. And it's out of bounds. Good. Call a tech on her. She needs to practice some serious discipline. She really does. With the score at 105-16, I couldn't understand why any Lincoln player is so frustrated that she gets herself a tech. That's a lack of discipline. All right. Fama shooting one for the technical foul on Lincoln. While this ref is alone, I really like the job he's doing, especially because he's alone. He's doing a decent job. Nice job. They put one more point on the board. That's what I'm talking about. Hadassah's doing a great job of communicating, letting players know where their assignments are, and who's open. And now they're off to the races. This is a score for Hadassah. Nice job. We've got 1 minute and 29 seconds left to play. Lincoln is up by 101. Jada's got the ball. Can't seem to convert that. Now we're off to the races. Whitney with the easy layup. Nice job, Whitney. But as me and Pete said, these are opportunities to increase that basketball IQ. We had the numbers. That would have been a nice dish out to her parallel player for that easy layup. Jada gets the ball stolen again. Isabel is down there, tries to pick up an easy shot, but is fouled by number 15.
Please just hold the ball.
Yeah. Isabella shooting two.
Somehow there are 0 fouls on the scoreboard for Macchiarola. Not sure if we stopped counting or
At this point. At this point, it's starting to feel very exhibition-y. Like, just kind of let it go. Isabella missed 2 shots. Oh, yeah. Can we get an offensive foul now? Yes. And we finally get an offensive foul.
What do you mean you're not allowed to throw your elbow into the other player as you run through them? Where's that in the rule book?
Is this not rugby basketball? And did she foul out? She fouled out.
Oh.
Wow.
So we were counting fouls.
We were counting fouls. And number 1 actually fouled out of the game. Which I think that if Lincoln exploited that offensive foul more, they would have fouled out several of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm only seeing 3 players on the court. There are only 3 players on the court
Maybe 2 of them fouled out.
for Macchiarola.
Mercifully for them, 19 seconds left on the clock.
What do we're gonna play defense? We're not gonna play
what
defense.
What are we doing here?
Yeah, we're just gonna let this go out. And we're gonna clap it up for these guys because they did the best job that they could with only 7 players.
And that is how this one will end. 109-16.
Wow.
Lincoln's going to take it with a 93-point lead. A deficit to Macchiarola.
Right.
Heck of a game to watch.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We had an injured player, and we hope that she's okay, of course. What's coming up next, Pete?
We got Thursday next week, February 10th. We've got a game against Fort Hamilton, which should be much closer than this one.
Oh, yeah.
And that'll be the end of the regular season and then a run into the playoffs where Lincoln will undoubtedly have some home games as they go. So we'll bring those to you as well.
Yep.
That's it for us here. We're going home. It's Friday night.
We are out of here. I'm Mr. Everyman signing out.
That's it. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and we'll catch you next time.